I'm doing the wrong thing, but know it's right. If you knew the beginning of the story, you wouldn't judge me how you do. Compliment your life because no one believes my truth. Looking at the sky, it's so blue. I'm with you forever and ever. Spend some money on my feet, just bought some Louis V. She said the jewelry I got don't look like treasure. I can treat you better.
Yeah, this must be Kurtains. Woo. Hold on. That boy said the last album you dropped was depressing. Hold on, Kurtains snapping. I ain't gonna lie. I love. What's up, y'all, man? Never knows best. Back to react to yet another video, man. This video is titled Glaive and Kurtains, The Troubles. Tune into my channel for a while now. You guys know I've reacted to a few Glaive songs. Definitely an artist that doesn't shy away from experimenting and trying something new. But I don't believe we've reacted to anything from Kurtains yet. So this will be our introduction to him. So anyways, let me stop talking so much, man. Let's get to it.
But we never really are, no, never really wanted anything. We get money like the troubles, blow it at the mall. And dodge the believe, you know I'm comfort's up. We get money like the troubles, blow it at the mall. We get money like the troubles, blow it on a car. And I hate to be this way, I was taught that it was rude, and my mama raised me.
He said, and I hate to be this way. He said, but we never really are, no, you know, never really wanted. He said, and I barely even know what cufflinks are, you know, what cufflinks are. Like I say, Glaive sound is so unique. And it's always cool listening to him and hearing a different type of music. You see what I'm saying? He said, and I hate to be this way. I was taught that it was rude. You see what I'm saying? I hate to be this way. You know, I hate to act the way I do. You know, I was taught that it was rude. And sometimes life makes you make decisions, and sometimes life makes you make decisions like that. But then he says, and my mama raised me better, you know, his parent raised him better, you know, but his brothers taught him also, you know, not just his parents, not just his mother to be specific, but his brothers did also. You see what I'm saying? So even though she probably taught him the caring, aspect, you know, his brother taught him also the physical and, you know, sometimes how things could go, you know.
I sound like I'm bragging, but we never really are, no, never really wanted anything. But we get money like the troubles, blow it at the mall. And dodge the believe, you know I'm comfort's up. We get money like the troubles, blow it at the mall. We get money like the troubles, blow it on a car. And I hate to be this way, I was taught that it was rude, and my mama raised me better, and my brothers raised me too. I'm in soy like already, I'm in Boston like him too. That's the trouble with consumption, I still struggle with it too. I'm in soy like already.
Bro, he's snapping. I ain't gonna lie, the beat going crazy. I know I'm pausing it, but I'm a reaction channel. I gotta pause it. I gotta pause it. I'm a reaction channel. He said got some trouble with consumption. you know, with the things I consume, as if he still struggles with that to this day, you know. So he's opening up a little bit to the people that's listening. But my camera about to die, so I gotta rewind it from the beginning, try to play it through the whole song. So I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to play it through the whole song if they say something fire, but my camera on 4%, so I gotta hurry up and make this reaction. Let me stop talking. Let's get to it.
But we never really are, no, never really wanted anything, but we can only let the shadows blow it at the mind. And I still believe, even though it comes inside, but we can only let the shadows blow it at the mind. We can only let the shadows blow it at the mind. And I hate to be this way, always told me it was rude, and my mama raised me better, but my brothers raised me too. I'm in toy like already, I'm in Boston like him too. That's the trouble with consumption, I still struggle with it too. There's no more money like the troubles, we have nothing else to do. We have nothing else to do. We have nothing else to do. We have nothing. Two hands in the air for the best ones. Two hands down now for the rest of them. Already too much in the set them.
Yeah, this must be Kurtains.
Take a second, take a breath in. My bro shoot, cut out the Vesper, back out the weapon, back up your bridge. And the last album you dropped was depressing.
Hold on. That boy said the last album you dropped was depressing. Hold on, Kurtains snapping. I ain't gonna lie. I love the way Kurtains switched it. He didn't slow it down or nothing. He just kept going. But definitely a vibe. Sound like he came on a song like he knows what he's doing. You know, it sounds like he's been making music for a while now. You know, two hands in the air for the best one. Yeah, he snapped. You know, he's giving you that feeling of like a, you know, a party scene. Like most, that boy say, "Slow down, girl, take a rest now. You know, take a second." You know, that boy snap. Banger. Hey, I gotta keep going though. Let me rewind a little bit.
Two hands in the air for the best ones. Two hands down now for the rest of them. Already too much in the sector. Said slow down, girl, take a rest on. Take a second, take a breath on. My bro shoot, cut out the Vesper, back out the weapon, back up your bridge. And the last album you dropped was depressing. Not one such song on the record. But we never really are, no, never really wanted anything, but we can only let the shadows blow it at the mind. And I still believe, even though it comes inside, but we can only let the shadows blow it at the mind. Two hands in the air for the best ones, and keep them there for the rest of them. This life ain't fair for the best of them. What's left to see is
blow it at the mind. Yeah, man. All right, so my camera's on 2% now, so I gotta hurry up. But definitely a banger from Glaive and Kurtains. The song called The Trouble. The song called The Troubles. To anything from Kurtains, definitely an artist I would definitely be interested in checking out more of his music. Glaive did his job on this song too, making another catchy song. Thanks for watching. But what y'all think of the song, y'all let me know down in the comment section, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support y'all been showing, man. Hope to see y'all again. Peace.
I'll be your ranger. I'll be your savior. My real ranger. She doing Pilates, come straight from Asia. I'm loving her body, my favorite flavor. Oregano to my haters, the world we live is heinous, so dangerous. But the way you got me viewing life, not my real ranger. I'll be your ranger. I'll be your savior. Favor, I'll be your favorite. I'll be your ranger. I'll be your savior. I'll be your favor. I'll be your favorite. I'll be front line on the wall for your love. Ay, while I'm so confusing what I ask is stars above. Ay, feelings seem to consume me, so I mix this drink with drugs. The answer to your problems, run it out. She doing Pilates, come straight from Asia. I'm loving her body, my favorite flavor. Oregano to my haters, the world we live is heinous, so dangerous. But the way you got me viewing life, not my real ranger. I'll be your ranger, I'll be your savior. I'll be your favor, I'll be your favorite. I'll be your ranger, I'll be your savior. I'll be your favor, I'll be your favorite. Sometimes I just wish you would. You the only one I see. Yeah, I still want you back. That day you look looked into my eyes, I felt them strings attached. Your love was so surreal. I guess that's how I felt. Didn't know my soul melt. I think I fell into your spell. All I wanted was your love, and you still did me bad. But I knew right from the start I picked a love that wouldn't last. Hey, I hope you doing good. I know you don't care for me, but sometimes I just wish you would.
Hold on, let me turn this right quick. What's up, y'all, man? Never knows best back here react to yet another video, man. This video is titled As He Doesn't Exist, Everglades. We haven't heard anything from this artist yet, but a few of you guys really wanted me to check out this artist and this song specifically. So anyways, let me stop talking so much, man. Let's get to it.
I know you don't care for me, but sometimes I just wish you would. You the only one I see. Yeah, I still want you back. That day you looked into my eyes, I felt them strings attached. Your love was so surreal. I guess that's how I felt. Didn't know.
Hold on. This a vibe. I swear it's like it gives me like an ambient feeling, an ambient sound. You see what I'm saying? Like how she started off the verse, it feels like she's talking to someone. She said, hey, I hope you're doing good. I know you don't care for me, but sometimes I still wish you would. You see what I'm saying? Even though we didn't work out, you know, I hope you're doing good. I know you don't care for me as much as I wish you would. A lot of people can relate to that, so I can definitely see why this song is getting the attention it's getting. She said, you're the only one I see out of all these people in the world. You know, out of all these other souls and individuals in the world, I only see you. I see through them, I only see you. I still want you back, you know. I still want you to be mine. You know, I wish you were still here. The day you looked inside my eyes, I felt those strings attached. You know, I felt those strings attached to each other. You know, we're meant for each other. You see what I'm saying? She snapped. It's definitely a banger. But let's keep going.
I know you don't care for me, but sometimes I just wish you would. You the only one I see. Yeah, I still want you back. That day you looked into my eyes, I felt them strings attached. Your love was so surreal. I guess that's how I felt. Didn't know my soul melt. I think I fell into your spell. All I wanted was your love, and you still did me bad. But I knew right from the start I picked a love that wouldn't last.
I gotta pause it right there. She said your love was so surreal. She said didn't know my soul melt. You know, I didn't know my soul melt because of you. You see what I'm saying? I think I fell into your spell. You know, I think you put a spell on me and it worked. You see what I'm saying? And I love her wordplay and I love how open she is on the song, on the mic. She said all I wanted was your love and you still did me bad. You know, I didn't want to bring no harm to you. I didn't want to disturb anything you had going on. I just wanted your love. You see what I'm saying? But you still did me bad. You know, but I knew from the beginning, but I knew right from the start, I knew right from the beginning, you know, that this wouldn't even last. You know, I guess I knew it wouldn't last, but I enjoyed those moments. You see what I'm saying? I know a lot of people did, and I know a lot of people can relate to the words she's saying because a lot of people ran into somebody that they probably still won't, but they'll probably never get back. You know, that person probably ran off to another person, you know, but it's like, bro, there's so many, I feel like at times we forget there's so many people in the world, man. So many beautiful and amazing people in the world. And everybody's unique. You know, you might think this person is just you might think this person is a cure for your poison, you know, and and they might be. But if they decide to go and find something on their own, and if they go and find something on their own and find someone that they feel like is meant for them, there's plenty of other people out there. You know, of course it's gonna take time to probably get over that person, but once you do, I promise you, Just stay focused. Just stay focused, have goals, and achieve those goals. And shoot, that person will probably try to come running back. You see what I'm saying? But in that moment when they try, you know, it's up to you to decide if you want to let them back in, or if you want to be like, you know what, I feel like I'm moving forward. Also, you know, I think I now want to decide to move past that person. An amazing song. I love how open she is on the song, and I love the beat. I love the ambientness of it. You put it in a way a lot of people can understand. If songs are categorized as day and night, I feel like this is more of a night song. You see what I'm saying? But let's keep going.
That's how I felt, didn't know my soul melt. I think I fell into your spell. All I wanted was your love, and you still did me bad. But I knew right from the start, I picked a love that wouldn't last.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope you're doing good. I know you don't care for me, but sometimes I just...
All right, so it sounds like she's going back to the hook. So I want to rewind it from the beginning so we can vibe out.
I know you don't care for me, but sometimes I just wish you would. You the only one I see. Yeah, I still want you back. That day you looked into my eyes, I felt them strings attached. My eyes, I felt them strings attached. Your love is so surreal. I guess that's how I felt. Didn't know my soul melt. I think I fell into your spell. All I wanted was your love, and you still did me bad. But I knew right from the start, I picked a love that wouldn't last. Hey, I hope you're doing good. I know you don't care for me, but sometimes I just wish you would. You the only one I see. Yeah, I still want you back. That day you looked into my eyes, I felt them strings attached. Your love was so surreal. I guess that's how I felt. Didn't know my soul melt. I think I fell into your spell. All I wanted was your love, and you still did me bad. But I knew right from the start, I picked a love that wouldn't last.
Yeah, man. Our first time listening to As He Doesn't Exist. Definitely a banger, man. First of all, this is our first time listening to Azzy or Azzy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. But our first time reacting to her. And I feel like she's an artist that's not afraid of telling the world how she feels and opening up. Sometimes I feel like people should give the artist just a little more, you know, praise for opening up some more in their music. You see what I'm saying? I talk about the jewelry and the cool things in life, but you know, when an artist opens up, when an artist say things in songs that they probably wouldn't tell to another person, but they release it onto a mic for random people to hear, and maybe certain people in their personal life. I feel like she's just releasing and telling her story. And to the song, banger. As I said, hey, it's a catchy song. I definitely love the vibe of the song. Hey, I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I mess with that. Definitely a vibe, and I can definitely see why the song is getting so much attention. You know, it's a definitely relatable song and definitely a nice vibe and catchy. As I said, but what y'all think of the song? Y'all let me know down in the comment section, man. What y'all think of my reaction? Y'all let me know down in the comment section, man. But thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support y'all been showing, man. Hope to see y'all again. Peace.
XL. Neurotic.
I'ma believe playing the game made by a cheater. You were so cold, but didn't know I carried a heater. I'm back on the road, been in search for my people. Been searching the globe, still can't find you nowhere. I'm in dies when he's forgotten, now when his story ends. I'm back in the booth with KG forever, I got you my friend. Lately I've been missing my kin. I spent a dime on this bed.
this chapter and I'm taking flights. I'm doing the wrong thing, but know it's right. If you knew the beginning of the story, you wouldn't judge me how you do. Compliment your lies because no one believes my truth. Looking at the sky is so blue. I'm with you forever and never. Spent some money on my feet, just bought some new Louis V's. She say the jewelry I got on look like treasure. I can treat you better. I'll be back soon in a few months, just be ready. I'm on top of the world where the girl come from heaven. She say she wanna kiss me, she come straight from Kissimmee. This outfit I got on came straight from Lenny. Ripped jeans to show you I'm still living. Faith, I'ma believe playing the game made by a cheater. You was so cold, but didn't know I carry the heater. I'm back on the road, been in search for my people. Been searching the globe, still can't find you nowhere. I'm in dies when he's forgotten, now when this story ends. I'm back in the booth with KG forever, I got you my friend. Lately I've been missing my kin. I spent a dime on his bed, I spent some cash on his fed. I spent my last on it.